Tesla just turned a standard safety feature into a $99 monthly subscription. Every subscription counts towards a milestone that could pay Elon Musk $1 trillion. But there's a problem. The software they're trying to sell you is under federal investigation. Every Tesla used to come equipped with what they called Autopilot. It consisted of two things: traffic-aware cruise control, basically your car matches the speed of the car in front of you, and Autosteer, a feature that keeps the vehicle centered in the lane. It's worth noting that Autosteer isn't a premium feature. It's a basic driving assistance that's been standard on most vehicles for years now. Toyota calls it lane tracing assist. Honda calls it lane keeping assist. It's included on a base model Toyota Corolla starting at $22,000. But for 2026 Teslas, you only get traffic-aware cruise control, basically what every car has had since mid-2010s. Autosteer, the feature that keeps you centered, is now locked behind a subscription. Here's why this matters even if you don't own a Tesla. For the last decade, Tesla has been the North Star of the auto industry. They proved electric vehicles could be desirable. They pioneered over-the-air updates. They made the giant touchscreen the new standard. Every automaker watched Tesla and asked, how do we do that? And they learned. Ford, GM, Volkswagen, Toyota, they all pivoted to electric. They all added screens. They all started pushing software updates, and eventually they all started adding subscriptions. Whether you're an Elon fan or not, he has a massive influence on the auto industry. So when Tesla proves that they can remove a safety feature and lock it behind a subscription, every other automaker CEO is taking notes. But why exactly is Elon and Tesla doing this? Well, all we have to do is follow the money. In November 2025, Tesla shareholders approved a new compensation package for Elon Musk, the potential value up to $1 trillion. To unlock that payout, Musk has to hit certain milestones, one of those milestones being 10 million active full self-driving subscriptions. So let me get this straight. Tesla removes a free feature, forcing you into a subscription for something you may have already paid for, and that subscription counts toward Elon becoming a trillionaire. For context, Elon's current net worth is estimated at $788 billion. Even without this pay package, he's on track to become the world's first trillionaire. But apparently, that's not enough. It was never about safety for drivers or saving the environment. It was always about Tesla's valuation. The higher Tesla's stock price rose, so did Elon's wealth. But the greed is starting to catch up. In December, a California judge ruled Tesla engaged in deceptive marketing by overstating the capabilities of its cars. The case centered on the names Autopilot and Full Self-Driving, names that imply autonomy that the car doesn't have. The court ruled Tesla must drop the Autopilot name. It was false advertising. Now, days later, Tesla did remove Autopilot, only to then lump the feature into their Full Self-Driving, their other misleading product, the one they just turned into a subscription. They didn't solve the problem, they just figured out how to monetize it. Tesla's FSD is defined as an automation system requiring a fully attentive driver who is engaged in the driving task at all times. But that's not how they market it to the public. Back in June, Tesla posted a video of a Model Y autonomously driving from the Texas Gigafactory to an owner's home. Musk's tweet: "There were no people in the car at all and no remote operators in control at any point, fully autonomous. To the best of our knowledge, this is the first fully autonomous drive with no people in the car or remotely operating the car on a public highway." So in the courtrooms, they claim FSD requires a fully attentive driver. But to the public, they show a vehicle driving itself without any supervision. As the judge ruled, they're purposefully misleading the public. By the way, Musk claims to the best of their knowledge, this was the first fully autonomous vehicle on a public highway. But that's not true. Waymo has been testing fully autonomous rides on the highway since early 2024. Musk would have known this because Waymo is a direct competitor to Tesla. And this is the full self-driving software they want you to pay $99 a month for.
So the Tesla today decided that it wants to pass a school bus, which in Canada is completely illegal. There's literally a stop sign there, so I don't know where the car thinks that it's going to go. Amazing full self-driving.
Oh, dude. Oh, that was crazy. It did not see that.
Where the f*** are you going? Hello?
What is going on?
This shit is that dangerous.
What are you doing? Why did you do that?
So today I was testing Tesla's full self-driving, and I actually finally got the error where if there's too much direct sunlight in the cameras, it will actually just give up.
I'm driving on full self-driving last night. I see this truck put its blinker on, so I'm thinking it's gonna slow down. Nope, it doesn't.
Did it just hit that?
Yes.
FSD version 14, where it drives right into this giant pillar.
My kid was driving this car, and the car didn't stop. It should have stopped automatically.
In October 2025, the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration opened an investigation into Tesla vehicles operating with FSD engaged. They found that traffic violations ranged from driving through red lights to driving into oncoming traffic. This is separate from a previous NHTSA investigation that found Tesla was not properly reporting their crashes involving Autopilot and FSD. But there's a reason Tesla might want to hide these crash reports. A study analyzed the model years 2018 to 2022 and found Tesla vehicles had the highest fatal crash rate of any car brand. 5.6 per billion miles driven, the national average is 2.8. The Model Y has a fatal crash rate of 10.6 per billion miles, 4 times the average. Notice how Tesla doesn't appear on autonomous vehicle crash reports. That's because Tesla's FSD isn't autonomous, despite the phrase self-driving in full self-driving. Just this month, a lawsuit was filed against Tesla and Elon after a family's Model X suddenly veered into oncoming traffic. A mother, her 2 daughters, her son-in-law, and the family dog all passed away. And at least 15 people have died in Tesla crashes, not from the impact, but because the electronic doors trapped them inside burning vehicles. This is the software Tesla is pushing, not because it's safer, but because every subscription gets Elon closer to $1 trillion. So how do you get people to pay for software that's under federal investigation? You create urgency. Elon keeps using the same playbook. Buy now because the price is only going up. We saw this with the EV tax credit expiration in September. Tesla sold 50,000 more cars than they built in Q3 because people rushed to buy before the credit went away. And we see it now. Buy FSD before February 14th or transfer it to a new car before March. Just a few days ago, Musk tweeted, "I should also mention that the $99 a month for supervised FSD will rise as FSD's capabilities improve. The massive value jump is when you can be on your phone or sleeping for the entire ride, unsupervised FSD." But no one knows if or when this will happen because Elon has been promising this since 2015. I think we will have complete autonomy in approximately 2 years. 2016, by the end of next year, a fully autonomous drive from LA to Times Square. 2017, full autonomy where you can sleep at the wheel was about 2 years away. 2019, I'm confident we will have 1 million robo-taxis on the road by 2020. 2020, very close to level 5 autonomy. 2021, over 1 million robo-taxis by end of year. 2023, 24, 25, 26, it's the same promise, the same next year. We've had 10 years of the same next year. And notice the timing. The FSD transfer deadline is March 31st, 2026, end of Q1. If you already paid for FSD and want to keep it on your next Tesla, you have to buy a new car before the end of that date. Unsurprisingly, another milestone in Elon's compensation package is 20 million cumulative vehicle deliveries. Keep in mind, Tesla has sold about 8 million vehicles total in their entire history. So the deadline isn't just about getting you to convert to a subscription. It's also about getting you to purchase a new vehicle right now in Q1 to pump up those delivery numbers. Tesla has only one goal right now: make Elon Musk the world's first trillionaire.
Anyone want to buy a Tesla, please? Please buy this Tesla off me. Like, literally, I hate this car. Like, who convinced me that a Tesla is better than a freaking Camry? Ooh, because you're wrong. This car sucks. It sucks. And honestly, I was trying to gaslight myself and make myself feel like this is like the best car ever just because I really wanted it. And it's like so pretty looking, but it's so bad. Like, I don't understand. Like, who genuinely likes their Tesla? What?